Lucia has been in love with her best friend, Herwin, for over 13 years. And every time she confessed, he always rejected her. Every single year, on his birthday, Lucia would make it unforgettable by confessing to him in public, and every year, he rejected her in that same public. Herwin never hid the truth from her. He always reminded her that he was in love with someone else. And Lucia knew, she knew his heart belonged to their group member, Arista. Everyone in their friend group believed Herwin and Arista were dating because they were always together. But the two of them always clarified that they were just friends. During group meetings, Lucia would silently watch Herwin talk to the only woman he loves, and whenever he did, it was like everyone around him became invisible. There was only Arista in his eyes. Lucia's heart broke every time. But she always forced a smile just not to cry. Herwin Pennius, a swordsman in his early 20s. One of the strongest in the entire society. A genius close to mastering all stages of swordsmanship at such a young age. He has been Lucia's dream since childhood. She never once looked at another man. The first time they met, Lucia was just 8. His black and red eyes caught her attention immediately. He was so beautiful she mistook him for a girl. It was literally love at first sight. Lucia's family always knew she was deeply in love with him, and they never interfered. But she was the only daughter in a family of boys, they loved and pampered her the most. Watching her get rejected for 13 years was too painful. So they finally told her, she was now of marriageable age. It was time to let him go. Since he clearly didn't love her, she should go on a blind date and prepare to get engaged. Lucia was shocked, but deep inside, she understood. Herwin would never see her as more than just a friend. Back then, when their families first met, Lucia had been blunt. She looked at Herwin and called him as pretty as an angel, then grabbed him excitedly without permission. He hated it and pulled away angrily. She thought he hated her. Her brother scolded him loudly, which drew the attention of their parents. Herwin began tearing up, saying it was her fault. He tried not to cry, but soon, both of them were crying. After that, Herwin refused to speak to Lucia. She sat a little far from him but kept looking at him. She apologized and asked if he was mad, explaining she only wanted to be friends. But Herwin said anyone who calls him pretty must hate him and is making fun of him. Lucia quickly told him she didn't hate him, she liked him. He was shocked. Their siblings overheard and came rushing over, laughing and making fun of them. Herwin panicked and yelled that he didn't like her, asking why in the world would he ever like her. Lucia asked if he hated her, and he shouted yes. Hurt, she stood and yelled that she hated him too, then ran off crying. She sat alone, retracting her words and promising herself she wouldn't like him anymore. But just then, she heard a wild animal growl. When she turned, a wolf was right behind her. She ran, but it chased her. In panic, she bumped into Herwin, and he immediately fought the wolf and protected her. Lucia, crying, said she really thought she would die. He didn't say much, but gently gave her a flower she loved. That same flower, she still treasures to this very day. But now, after 13 long years, Lucia has finally decided, it's time to let him go. This man was titled 101st Confession.